Hello, Veteran 0-2 here. Welcome back, and this is another episode of Final Fantasy X Remaster. In this episode, I'm going to show the final game of the tournament to get the Auron reels, and I'm probably going to reset my data after this game, just for the simple fact that I don't want to have to play 10 fucking Blitzball games to get to the next tournament to see if I can win a fucking Jupiter sigil. It takes way too fucking long. I'm already getting sick of this shit because I'm just utterly bored with this minigame already. I'm just utterly bored with it. I whoop so much ass that it's boring. It just is. I mean, fuck. These teams that I play don't stand a chance. Doesn't matter what they do. That actually, you know, play halfway decent instead of fucking retards, then they might actually be okay, but no, they stink. So this guy's gonna try and tackle me, and this guy has 13 catch. I should be able to squeak one by him. Yeah, see, I mean, fuck. If it's that easy, then what the fuck is the point, man? It's just too time consuming. Might as well just start over. Of course, you know, if you start over and reset the data, then you have to build your characters back up. But, you know, for a league, it's okay to lose a few games. With a tournament, it's, you know, one and done. So if you are going to reset data, I recommend resetting it before a fucking league play and not a tournament, because you don't want to start a tournament back at level 1 because you're going to lose your experience, your abilities, you know, all that good stuff to give you an edge. And yeah, I tackle your ass. Now I'm going to go over here. Pass it to Titus, because he's only got one guy on him, so one guy can't guard him. It's like fucking Michael Jordan of Blitzball. He basically is like the Michael Jordan of Blitzball, because he could fucking do this. Or the Michael Jordan son of Blitzball. Considering that's Jack's move. So yeah, that's 2 goals. 2 goals already, and not even just about 2 minutes passed in the first half. Ridiculous, huh? Ooh, I just halved his shoot stat. So I got rid of him, put him to sleep. Oh, look at this. Pretty much open again. 2 defenders, no problem. That's what the Jack shot is for. So you can see, you know, how this could fucking get monotonous after a while. I don't know, maybe some people think it's fun blowing out the team you're playing like 15-0 or something like that, but to me, after a while, it gets fucking boring. Like, really fucking boring. Oh, look at that. I'm going to tackle this guy and take the ball. And then I'm gonna mosey on over here. And how the fuck did he catch up to me? Well, it doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna shoot, and I'm gonna score! And there's nothing they can do to stop it! Oh, he might be able to stop it this time, but no. No, he's still whiffed on the block. Oh. Oh, look at that. You see how ridiculous this can get after a while? Wow. Yeah, that's a little too late right there, putting my forward to sleep. Considering he just scored like fucking the last 3 or 4 goals on your ass. Yeah, I don't care about the techniques, I don't care about marks, let's just fucking do this shit. Yeah, at this point, you know what? I have 5 goals in the lead, so, you know, I'm gonna be a good sport and not run up the score. Oh, wait a minute, you want to try and tackle me? When I just want to sit on the ball? Haha, you missed. Go away, I'm trying to sit on the ball here. See, you can't even fucking hit me. So go away. Go away. Why doesn't this idiot leave me alone? See, sometimes this trick doesn't work because the fucking AI, there'll be like one annoying player that'll want to come over and fucking roundhouse you. See, like, again, it's still fucking happening, okay? Just fucking leave me alone. Let me sit on the ball. Jeez. Or I could just sit here and play keep away with this one guy who wants to actually tackle me. Come on, dumbass, quit fucking trying to tackle me and leave me alone. I just want to sit on the ball. Thank you. Fucking retard. So yeah, this will make the second half go a lot faster, wouldn't you say? So anyways, at this point, after this, I'm either going to reset the data to try and get the Jupiter sigil faster, or I'm just going to play the next league of 10 games to get like a Lux Sphere, I think it was, and then whatever top score prize it was. What? You again? Come on, man. Are you serious? Come on, this is supposed to... You're screwing it up here. I'm supposed to be able to sit by the goalie, and you're just supposed to fucking swim around like fucking morons forever. I don't know why these idiots are even bothering trying to tackle me. Normally they just leave you alone and you can just sit behind the goalie and they won't even bother you and the game will end. But for some reason right now the AI is actually being somewhat smart. Yeah, I'm going to be capturing monsters as well in regions of the world. Because once you get a combination of 10 area locks, or unlocks, and 10, like any combination of 10 area unlocks and species unlocks, will get you the sigil for Auron's ultimate weapon, which I have yet to get and show off. But I will. I'll show it off. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't I show it off? But anyways, yeah, forgive me if I sound like a rambling fool right now, because, well, it's kind of late at night. So the tournament's over, we finished the tournament number 1, and we get the Auron reels for Waka, and we also get a rename card, which I think you can use. Wait a minute. I got a trophy? Wait a minute, I get 2 rename cards? Wait, if you have 2 top scores, you get double the prizes? I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll fucking renew this asshole's contract, I guess. Not that it really matters at this point. So after getting that, I definitely want to save my game. Just in case I want to revert back to an old save. But as you can see here, the league already, like, before you even start one game, the prizes are pretty much predetermined. So the only way to remedy this crap is to reset the data. And reset the data. And there it is, the Jupiter sigil. So I'm going to go ahead and start a league game here. And as you can see, you start with the same crappy fucking players that you started with. The default Besaid Aurochs. And so I can... Basically, this is a lot better to start a league by resetting data again, because if you lose a game, it doesn't matter in the overall scheme of things. As long as you have the best record at the end of 10 games in any of the other teams, you'll win the grand prize. So there you go. Alright, one thing I need to mention while I'm getting ready to play the last game here, make sure to go back to Luca and recruit Lamal again to be your goalie, because if you're starting out at level 1, you need all the help you can get, and really he's the only player that's pretty much, in my opinion, required, because Keepa is terrible. I mean, look at that, 7 catch at level 3, and then, well, you know, Jamal, he starts out with 14 catch, so after 7 levels he's only gained 1 in the catch stat, but you know, starting out, he's really fucking good as far as goalies are concerned. So if you're just doing a league or whatever, resetting data, I highly recommend recruiting a lot of the players again in Luca that I originally showed. I only bothered with goalie because honestly I'll just shoot with Titus every time. So that's all I did. And yeah, I might as well advance the ball with one of my defensive guys. Don't really like going up the middle. I like keeping it away from the other players. This way. Like I'll attract him. He'll still be around, but that's fine. I can just break him and pass. Or her, whoever. Whoever's trying to tackle me there. Now look at that. 2 guys on him, no break, shoots, check shot. And I will most likely score. Yeah, because Keepa, he's fucking terrible, man. I mean, honestly, he couldn't stop a beach ball from entering a 3x5 pool. That's how bad he is. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not, but it's bad. I mean, he's bad. Maybe he'd be okay if you leveled him up high enough, but I don't know. It's just not worth it. It's not worth having to deal with the aggravation of him being the goalie for that long. Because, yeah, in this league that I'm doing right now, I actually got a tie. And the only reason I got a tie was because my fucking goalie in the second game couldn't stop the other fucking team from scoring. It's pathetic. I had like 3 goals. You know, I was ahead like 3-1 at the start of the second half in that game. In the second game against whoever I was playing. I think it was, yeah, I was playing the Ronso Fangs. And, yeah, they came back and tied the game before the fucking time expired. It pissed me off. That's okay. Oda's got it. Wasn't sure that one was gonna make it either. Let's dribble all the way over here. All those other 2 defenders just swim around in circles like morons. I'm sorry, but I never get tired of this fucking animation where he fucking knocks those 2 defenders out before he does this spinny shit and shoots it. Yay! But yeah, I'm not gonna lose. There's just no way I'm going to lose. Even with the regular Besaid Aurochs. Go ahead, try to tackle me, jerk. You too, huh? Try and pass. This guy might be able to tackle me. Somewhere close. Now go away. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the ball now. I know it's kind of boring to watch somebody sit on the ball like this, but, you know, I just want to get this shit over with. When you play as many Blitzball games as I have now, I'm getting kind of sick of this fucking minigame. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's fucking just, it's just boring. It just gets boring. Like I said in the last episode, it's like playing a fucking sports simulation game that you fucking master to the point where you can pretty much win every time and win by a lot every time. Like I think it was like NBA Live 98 that I used to play back on the PlayStation or late Super Nintendo, or maybe it was Live 95 or 96 or whatever. I used to be able to beat the computer by like 80 points. And I'm talking like everybody I would play. I'm not talking about just the shitty teams. I'm talking about like every single team I would play, I would win by like 80 points. And I had like the difficulty settings, if they even had something like that back then in those games. I had those settings up like all the way to the fucking maximum, and I would still whoop the computer by 80 points. I don't remember if they did have that crap in games like that back then. It's hard for me to remember. But yeah, I'm just gonna go hide behind the goalkeeper here to expedite the process of this game ending. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be going for Auron's sigil. I'm not going to be going for all the Jex spheres right away because we can't obtain them all anyways right now. There's one in Besaid that we can't get because freaking Dark Aeon is kind of guarding it. Like, we can't get to it because there'll be a Dark Aeon there that we have to fight before we can even enter the village. So I'm going to hold off on getting Auron's overdrives or his Jex spheres for now. I do want to get his ultimate weapon though, which isn't too hard. All you have to do is just go around and capture as many fiends from areas as possible, and any combination of area conquest and species conquest. Any 10 combinations of those achievements will allow you to get Auron's sigil for his ultimate weapon. So there you go. I know it's kind of stupid for me to show this, you know, just me running out the clock. But this is a great strategy, you know, if you just want the sigil and you don't want to have to fuck around with, you know, actually playing, just get a lead, sit around where your goalie is, and just wait for the clock to run out. Because this minigame and trying to get these items is very, very time consuming. And unless you're like a Blitzball fanatic, like this is like you like this minigame more than the actual game itself, then yeah, you're not gonna want to fucking play like hundreds of games just to get a fucking sigil. So here we go, time's up. Yay! And I don't fucking care because I will never play this game again, this playthrough. I mean, you could still keep playing Blitzball if you want, and you can still get prizes. Alright, a fucking rename card, not that I want one of those. Letty's contract, yeah, one game I guess. Oh my god. Really? Yeah, I don't care. One game. So there you go. That's the Jupiter Sigil. That's how you get it, more or less. Alright. So let's go back to Makalania. Power up this ultimate weapon, or celestial weapon, or whatever the fuck it is you want to call it. And we'll call it an episode.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
So yeah, I was thinking about just going to advance the story with Sin, you know. But I was like, nah, I want ultimate weapons before I do that. But I do think that I'm definitely going to go and face Sin and do the final dungeon areas before I go to the Omega Ruins, though. Man, I love this theme. I love it. I never get tired of this theme. Yes, I do. Alright, for upgrading Waka's World Champion with the Jupiter Crest, Ifrit can now break the quadruple 9 damage limit. So, there you go. But we're not done yet. Alright. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at Waka's World Champion. He's got break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, and evade and counter. So it's really, really fucking good. Yeah, obviously his best weapon in the game. But anyways, that's all for this episode of Final Fantasy X Remaster. In the next episode, I'm going to go for Auron's ultimate weapon and the sigil. I've already got his crest. You find that on the old road of the Mihen High Road, the old road version. You know, that area where you could potentially get knocked off the cliff by a fucking chocobo eater. Around in that area is where you can get the crest for his weapon. I've had it for a long time now, but I'll be showing off the rest of that in the next episode. This is Veteran 0121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.